Hi there, Aquarius. Healing Grasshopper here to do your second week in February reading, the 8th through the 14th. Hierophant, not reversed. Okay. So it looks like, Aquarius, that there's something that needs your attention, something important. Um, so that can be something at work or something in your business. Um, if there's some kind of contract that you need to sign, you're going to need to pay extra attention to. Um, the Hierophant can point to marriage sometimes, but I don't know that we're talking about marriage here, but you can, take it how it resonates. Um, if there's something in your marriage that you feel like you need to attend to. This could also be like divorce papers and that kind of thing. Make sure that you really pay attention and give it your extra attention so that things don't fall through the cracks or you don't miss anything. Because your next card here is the Five of Pentacles, which is the being left out in the cold card. So I don't think spirit is trying to make you anxious or anything, but it's kind of like, hey, pay attention, um, because there's a potential for things to kind of fall apart or not go well if you don't pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. Um, King of, okay, here we are. Okay, so when the King or the Queen of Swords um, shows up, especially in this kind of atmosphere, we need to be extra watchful because King of Swords is the watcher. He is but he's the very clever watcher too. He sits um, and watches and uh, lets people reveal themselves. Um, he's the type of guy who won't say anything right away. He will give you plenty of rope for you to hang yourself. This is that dude. Um, right? So wait, let's see what the next card is. This is interesting. Yeah, you see? Okay, look, you've got the Five of Swords, which is the Triumph card. Um, this guy has won the battle over these two opponents here, and the two opponents have really had a real loss here. The one in the far uh, back here is really licking his wounds and is dejected, right? So this is saying if you do if you do things kind of by the book, as they say, read the fine print and follow the rules and everything, you will not be um, caught out and like foiled or deceived or be put in a place where um puts you at a loss, right? If you are watchful. So this is about number one, if there's, like I said, a contract involved or something like that, make sure that you are reading every single line and processing every single line and you're not skimming over things, right? Or if you're face to face with people, like say at work, and there's a hairy situation at work or in your business where, you know, one person is, you're opposed to the other person and they're presenting their spin as to what the situation is. Make sure you're not um you're not just waiting for them to finish so you could say what you want to say. Make sure you are listening to these people and exactly what they are saying, right? Because if you are clever enough and you listen well enough, because the King of Swords is all about listening, you will win in the end. You will trip them up. And let's not forget, Aquarius, you are an air sign. You are very clever. You are cerebral. You are a thinker. And you think outside the box too. So let's use that energy to run circles around whoever it is here that's opposing you. The other caveat, by the way, for the Five of Swords is it doesn't, this caveat doesn't come up for every reading, but I feel that it applies to this reading where there's a question like, who are you in this picture? Right? Because a lot of the time when this comes out, this winning guy here with the smirk on his face is often the querent, you. But sometimes this can be up in the air. Like it's up to you. You can be the victor, or you may end up this guy back here, one of these two, the dejected ones who have lost. So you need to play your cards right and make sure that you are keeping one step ahead of whoever this is here so that you don't end up back here. Because the Five of Pentacles tells us that there is um, a possibility of you ending up here. So don't let that happen. And for those of you who are listening to this reading, it is much less likely that you're going to end up like this because now you have the heads up and you, I don't think the situation has quite happened yet, but when it happens, you're going to be like, oh, this is what Grasshopper was talking about, this, asshole spinning garbage to my boss or whatever. Um, or you may already know who this is. I don't know. But either way, you're going to know that you're going to need to be extra vigilant. Is this ours? Empress is ours? Reversed? Okay. So the Empress in the center of your reading is talking about what I just said. Don't forget who you are. Remember just now I was talking about you are Aquarius, right? And I was talking about your attributes. I don't know. Words are not coming to me today. Um, that's what the Empress is. The Empress is uh, one who is in a place of exaltation. She knows who she is. She knows what her status is. She's proud of her status. And comfortable in that status, comfortable in her own skin. There's also the message of the pregnancy and that she is um, very creative and fertile, right? She knows how to produce, abundance of good things in her life, right? So all of these things are at stake in the center here, where it says you are perfectly capable of rising above this nonsense. You know, you are Aquarius, and this situation is beneath you. Make sure that you stay above it. What else we got, Spirit? Ace of Swords. Under the King of Swords. We'll see if that's reversed in a moment. I doubt it. I doubt it's reversed, but we'll see. Ace of Swords talks about your. Oops. I have cards flying onto the floor. Hold on. The Chariot. Not reversed. Okay. See, so Ace of Swords under the King of Swords. This is all about your mental capacity, your intellect. But it also talks about um, downloads from the universe, from your crown chakra. So make sure that you take the time to, when you're contemplating things, that you know, do it in a quiet place. Um, Try and get yourself into somewhat of a meditative state so that you can receive the downloads. And you can also ask for them, by the way. Ask for your spirit guides to help you with this situation. Like, you know, guardians, I'm in a sticky situation with this person, that thinks he's clever, trying to get one over on me. How do I rise above this and you know, resolve this situation in the highest vibrational way possible? So then we have the Chariot card, which is moving on, getting on with it. Um, this is moving beyond this situation in a balanced way. There is an element of balance in the Chariot, which is what these black and white sphinxes represent. Kind of yin and yang type energy. This represents balance. Um, so we're going to keep things at an even keel and keep things high vibrational, but also not overexerting yourself either in getting out of this situation, choosing your battles. Um, Aquarius, it's not important to be right for everything and prove that you're right for everything. Um, so make sure that you speak strategically so that, because the longer you fight about things, the more you're going to prolong this situation. And the farther you're going to be away from your goals. You want to hurry up and get out of this, wrap this up, and get on with moving on your path. because this is a speed bump that you don't want to linger in. Because the longer you linger in this, the more crap gets attached to you. You know what I mean? Like you just do what you need to do to close it out and bounce. Yeah. Ten of Swords. It's very appropriate with the Five of Pentacles on the top of the Empress here. This is very much saying here, don't forget who you are. Keep your composure and your decorum, because there will be things done to you that offends you, you know, um, that you want to lash out against and that kind of thing. But um, the Empress is like she's above, like I keep saying above, but it's appropriate here. Staying above the bullshit. Because whoever this is going to try their best to smear you, to piss you off, to get a rise out of you, to make you look bad. And the calmer and more rational you are with this person, the less they're going to be able to get to you. This is also very much like let things roll off your back. I did talk about before choose your battles because I keep hearing that. Not everything requires a rebuttal. We now have the Queen of Wands. Let's get one more. Okay, the Moon. You see, we have lies here. Queen of Wands reversed? No. Okay. Totally makes sense. Queen of Wands is the optimist. Um, she and the other interesting thing here is that you have the Chariot on the other side of the Ten of Swords here. Here you are being assaulted, right? But over here you have the motivation to move forward and the motivation to move forward. The motivation to move forward with balance, with karmic balance. And here you have the motivation to move forward with optimism and the right attitude, too. So, this person you're going to approach with kind of like, instead of being offended, you should be snickering, in your mind. It's not like you have to ha 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 in their face, but it's kind of like, oh, that's cute. They think that they're getting a rise out of me, or, like, oh, isn't that cute? They think they're winning, but I'll have the last laugh. Um, but in the most high vibrational way. You don't have to, you are going to rise above this person, but you don't have to do it in a undercutting type way. Your high vibrational, um, like rational way of doing things will be enough for everyone to see who the real fool is, which is the other person, right? So here we have the moon that says you are facing lies here. And it's very important when you are dealing with someone who is not playing by the rules, right? You are the honest one here. but they are not. This is this feels very much like Machiavellian narcissist type person who the type of person that will constantly change the narrative, like change the story to fit their narrative, lying all the time to make themselves look good. Um, Spirit is going to help you deal with this. Like they think they're real clever, but not more clever than you. Okay? Do we have clarity? Advice? No. That's the reading. Okay, Aquarius. So tell me how this resonates. Fill me in on what happens. I'm always thrilled to hear from my viewers. I love to hear when my readings resonate and how it helps my viewers. Um, did I say readers before? Viewers. Um, so if you want to talk about that, anything you're comfortable talking about, uh, questions, suggestions, I'll be there to answer every single one of you. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe because this is a growing channel and every single subscriber counts. It is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really does help me out. So thank you. Don't forget the notification bell because I have so many videos coming out. I put out videos almost every day. I might miss a day or two every now and then, but um, I'm constantly putting stuff out. I'm going to start doing timeless and astrological events too, so don't miss them. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, you can go have a look at the playlists section. I have many playlists made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, or even while you're winding down in bed or even sleeping, because watch hours are really what a small channel like mine needs to grow. So thank you so much. I will speak to all of you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.